Alright, y'all, I got another video. This one is going to be about Kwame Brown's response to Lil Nas X performance on BET. Okay? So, everybody knows Lil Nas X performed Call Me By Your Name or whatever on BET. And he was on the red carpet. He wore this white outfit, pants outfit or whatever. Then he wore this dress outfit or whatever. Um, and so, people gonna talk about that. But what's got really people talking and some people upset and in their feelings is that he was on stage kissing a man. he was on he was on stage kissing a man. So that got some people upset. And they say it's all about the kids and all of that, but I think it's just how they personally feel about it. But anyway, so Kwame Brown was basically ranting on his stuff about, and I'm not gonna lie to you, because I do like Kwame Brown. I like his personality. I think that he's consistent. I don't feel like he just targeted Lil Nas X. He talk about it all. He talk about Lil Nas X. He talk about the music, the type of music, towards the black culture, the stuff in hip hop about, pew pew violence and gang culture, all that stuff. He talk about it all. What's bad. So it's not like he's just picking at one. Excuse me. He's not just like picking at one. However, that doesn't mean that I'm going to agree with everything that he says. Although I like him and I follow him, I'm not going to agree with every single thing that he says. But basically, he's upset about the kiss and that he's half naked and kissing the man. So he's upset with both. And he's basically saying that it's wrong, it's not right. Why are you doing that? No one cares that you're gay. You doing all of this, blase, blase. Basically talking about when are we going to see, it's not inclusive, when are we going to see young love between a man and a woman and all this stuff like that, right? I feel like, I mean, if that's how the artists express themselves, that's how they express themselves. I feel like in Chris Brown's music, he's lovey-dovey, his lyrics, and he's dancing on the girls. He might not kiss them. I don't think I can remember. Did he kiss Sierra one time? I think he did. I'm not quite sure. Remember with the waterfall and had the name Sierra in it? I can't remember, but I think they do sexual stuff between man and a woman or show love. But usually in these rappers, hard lyrics, they're disrespecting women. Okay? So that's just what they do. But he may talk about that too and have issues with that. Just me following him, I know he would. Why is it that we got to promote that type of behavior? Disrespecting our black women. Why is that promoting in black culture? I know for a fact he would have an issue with that because I hear him talk like that all the time. And like I said, he goes at everybody. He don't just say, well, what about my kids? Lil Nas X kissing. He gonna say, what about my kids with these lyrics? I like him. Some gay people may feel some kind of way, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't agree with everything that he said, but overall, I like him. But let's listen to just a little bit of what he said, and I'll commentate.
Y'all don't promote teenage love between boy and girl the way you promoting all this boy group shit. Do you want the teenagers to meet and find happiness and love and harmony too? I don't know what the fuck going on at this point. Lil Nas X, you got to calm this shit down, brother. Nobody gives a fuck that you gay, sir. Well, you don't got to keep kissing and all this shit on stage, sir. You don't got to keep having your clothes halfway off your ass and your body open and being provocative like you are and kissing on the damn devil and all these shoe promotion with blood in it, sir. That is not you just being about you being gay. You being a puppet. And everybody that like you, these kids might find that to be okay to do it because they like your dumb ass.
He talks
You
funny.
don't see me out here just kissing on a bunch of women and all behind them and acting like I'm just the baddest motherfucking macho man, heterosexual. Why the fuck does behavior gotta be changed? I told you I watch behavior, and I noticed in Miami doing these sex prides and all this shit, they don't give indecent exposure to the homosexual community when they walk around with their penis out. Why is that? So heterosexuals now can wear a heterosexual pride shirt and just walk.
I'm gonna stop it there, but I'm gonna get into that too. Okay, so here's my thing on that. Overall, I like Kwame Brown. I follow him. I'm gonna continue to follow him. It is what it is. I'm not gonna agree to everything he said, but I feel like he's consistent. Like you heard him say, "I'm not gonna be grabbing on women." He's just like a more of a not almost like a kind of like a modest guy. Like me, he's just against it all. Like he don't care if street people doing it to an extent. I think he has a problem with it, kind of all. But here's what I want to say about that. Okay, BET. I remember growing up, we used to watch that too. But it was at an age where if I saw that, we would have been like, oh, oh. But deep down inside, would have been like, I'm that way. You know, there's representation. Now, does it have to be a man kissing on another man? It doesn't have to be. But am I like bothered by that? No, because I guess for so long I've seen so many straight stuff go on. So it's kind of like, well, for me as an adult who's gay, what's his name? Lil Nas X. He's a grown adult. He's gay. I don't. Me personally, I just feel like you shouldn't wait till now to say that this show. Oh, you gotta watch out for the kids. You should have been had your kids stop watching BET if that's the case, because there's so many things that you can say. Your little kids shouldn't be those lyrics, the way everybody be dressing, trying to outdo one another to get the spotlight as the who had the moment of the night. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that's my opinion on that. So for me, I just think it's a show for a more mature audience. That's how I feel. I don't think a 6-year-old should be watching. I don't care if he sung Old Town Road. I don't care if Cardi B had this song or Meg or whoever. This is another song, and artist evolves. And you know, as adults, we know what these artists be doing on stage and how they try to push a limit, how they dress, what their lyrics are. We know. So I don't think at this time. I think it comes on at 8 or 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock maybe. That's when they really start the show. Maybe you shouldn't let your child, if they're 6 or 7 years old, watch it. Maybe you shouldn't let them watch it, and maybe some parents don't. But are kids sneaky and may try to slick and watch it somehow? Yes, but that's just life. I feel like we try so hard to make arguments to like, oh, we have to protect the kids, and I do agree with that. Protect your kids and stop looking for these celebrities to raise your kids, because it's not Lil Nas X, NBA YoungBoy, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Meek Mill, whoever. It's not their job to raise your kids. I don't care what come out their mouth. It is not their jobs to raise your kids. You gotta raise your kids, and you have to be okay with as an adult. We were younger ones. I'm 30, so we were kids at a point, and our parents may say, "Don't watch that. Turn this off. I turn that off." I remember going on my daddy's side of the family more so. They were more loose. Like they could watch more stuff. They could do more stuff and listen to more music. With my parents, I grew up in a Christian household. Not saying that they didn't, but she was on more on the strict side, like very strict to the point where it was just like, oh my god, like this is too much. But they would let us look at stuff. I mean, I don't know if it was too many, they might not let us look at it, but that's the point. They would let us watch all this other stuff and watch them whine and then Beyonce and all that stuff. We could watch that. So I gotta bring it back to Kwame. I do, although you consistent and you go after everyone who's just like, I think overall he just want to have, when it comes to hip hop and black culture, he wants a better representation, because he also talk about um TV shows and all the stuff that got it like it. But he, again, he went after the gay people and saying, why do gay people have to be on there? Like, I don't know if does he have a problem with gay people being on there, or does he have a problem of uh there being so out, like because he talk about everything got to be about the penis, about the butt, this, that, and third. I don't really watch a lot of sitcoms, so I don't know. So, but if that is true, no, I do know there's usually a gay character or a lesbian in a show, but that mirrors our real life. Like y'all can't get mad. Like I understand some people don't agree with it. That's your business. I ain't even got time to be arguing with y'all about that. Like if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But at the end of the day, y'all do have to understand that. And he even said he got a gay cousin in his family. Just about everybody got somebody gay or lesbian or bisexual in their family. Just about everybody. So that is a reflection of real life. So he got to understand that people like him and these other channels that be coming after Lil Nas X, I get if you want to be more wholesome, I get it. But at the end of the day, I do feel like I just keep it real and say this stuff makes you uncomfortable. It makes you uncomfortable. You're a straight guy, you don't want to see it. I get it. Cool. But at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like this is a show for mature young teens, like 12, like 13, even 12. Because 12 years old, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? like 12 and up or 13 and up, they could. I feel like they could watch it, but I'm not the parent. That's your business. But at 12, 13, they already know gay people exist. They know all about that stuff. And the child already got their sexuality at that point anyway. They already know what they're into usually. So I don't know. For me, it wasn't a big deal, but he did touch on the Lil Nas X, the shoes, the devil and the demon. Like for me, that was too much. The shoes with the drop of so-called blood and all that stuff. I don't really think it was, but the whole playing with that type of energy is a no for me. Um, like I said, I'm part of the community, but I'm not going to agree with everything. Like not all gay people think alike, so let's just put that out there. Um, but yeah, I like Kwame Brown still, but he did went off on EBT. Oh shoot, BET. Some people call it EBT. He went off on BET and Lil Nas X because he didn't appreciate the performance, and he was talking about his kids. But like I said, he go after everybody, so that he feel like it's wrong, and that's his right. He has his opinion. I talk on my channel. He can talk and say whatever he want on his channel. However, I do feel like I'm gonna say this. Although I feel like 13 and up can watch this type of stuff. If to me personally, they can watch this type of stuff. But I do feel like in black culture, a lot of our stuff that we do promote, some of the stuff that we do promote, we could ease up on that, like the gang culture, the how to we disrespect women, what else, violence, bragging about killing each other off and the ops and all that stuff like that, drugs. I do agree with that, and sometimes is it over hypersexualized and stuff? Yes, it is. It is, but that's why you got a variety of artists. You got artists like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, her. You know what I'm saying? You got shoot, who else? I'm trying to think. SZA. You got what's that other girl? Like you got a variety of artists, but yeah, you do have a lot of them like the Cardi B's, Doja Cat, Meg Thee Stallion, City Girls that are tend to get more of the attention when they're like pow pow. So I get it. I get some of the stuff he was saying, some of the stuff I don't quite agree with, but overall I still like Kwame Brown. We ain't gotta agree on everything. I still tune into his channel. I think he's from Old School. I like his personality. Though. I like Country Boy. I like his personality. But yeah, check his channel out and see what he think. The whole thing it was like it was like an hour and 20 minutes. But he talked about other things too that he have issues with, as I stated before. But check it out. Tell me what you think. Comment your thoughts about Lil Nas X performance. Were you offended? Do you think it's a no? Just be nice, but have your honest opinion. Um, but yeah, tell me what you think in the comment section.